Cesar at this side of the screen, enjoying a beautiful walk, a gorgeous afternoon, gorgeous evening here in Nicaragua. And I wanted to show you some footage about where I live, and so you'll be seeing that along this video. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. As I have shared in previous videos, I used to rent a house here locally for around 600 bucks in a beautiful gated community. All you have to worry about besides the $600 for a house with 3 bedrooms, each one with their own bathroom. Beautiful house. I'm talking about beautiful house. I'll show it to you. I mean, I can't go back in there anymore because I'm not renting it, but I can at least take some footage from the outside. So you'll see that it's true. But besides the rent, all there's left is the electric bill, water bill. Food here, much more affordable. I can have a beautiful, nice, juicy steak for around 13 bucks. What can you buy with that in the United States? Maybe a Big Mac? A bug just went into my mouth. Maybe a Big Mac. You know, priorities. What do you value? So I value health. I value quality food. I value those things more than I value being stuck in the freeway, or being stuck or being close to my friends. I can go see them anytime. But it's also important to develop self-reliance and be able to make choices for your own and being able to just detach. Plus, don't forget, we can always make friends anywhere. We're designed to socialize. We're designed to explore. And so your friends can come here or wherever you decide to go. Maybe you decide to go to Mexico or somewhere in El Salvador, Costa Rica. They can go visit you, or you can build new friendships. But true friendships never die. True friendships are hard to find, but when you do find them, they're never die. They're there forever. So sometimes you have to make simply strategic moves for a period of time in order to increase your savings, in order to get closer to your goals, in order to take care of yourself. Only by taking care of yourself, you can take care of others. Let's go back to the video. And it's much more beautiful when you do have a partner that you can do that with. So if you're a partner, you and your partner are together and you're perhaps considering moving out of the United States, or maybe you weren't considering that, but now you're looking at these videos and you're saying, man, I want to pay $600, live in a huge house and have my own office and work from home and be able to have access to healthy food, clean water, be able to have access to hikes. Look at me, look at behind me, look at that, gorgeous. Within the gated community, this is part of the gated community still. I often come here running. I come here to run, I come here to meditate, to reflect about my life, my journey. So perhaps, if you have that flexibility of working abroad, you can work from here. And you can save yourself a lot of money on rent. And then imagine if your partner and yourself are both saving. How much could you save just by simply paying 600 bucks a month on rent? And maybe your groceries. That's going to depend how much meat you eat, right? But a pound of meat here is maybe around 6 bucks for beef. Nice steak, around $6 a pound, $7 a pound. Maybe less. I'll get the accurate numbers next time I go to the grocery store. That way I'll show you the receipts and everything and you can see it, but it's much less expensive. I know for a fact that the pound of chicken is anywhere between $2 to $3. So much cheaper than in the United States. And so imagine if you just did that for 2 years, how much money could you save? And then you'll have sufficient money for a huge down payment that you can go back to the States, buy that house that you always wanted, and you can rent it out and maybe try out another country. Maybe you want to go to Guatemala or Bolivia or Ecuador, or maybe you want to go to Europe or somewhere else, maybe you want to go to Japan. The point is, expand your horizons, expand your mind, and understand that the entire world is your home. The entire world is at your disposition for you to explore. It just simply requires detachment. But detachment also contains within itself freedom. Freedom to explore, freedom to experience new days, new journeys, new sceneries, new imagery, which is very important for the soul. I value the spiritual side of things. I value my inner peace, and I value the things that are important to me, such as my body. You know, being able to take care of my body, being able to have access to medical assistance, psychological help, emotional help. You might say, man, this guy's crazy. I mean, we're all a bit crazy. We're all a bit schizophrenic deep inside. I know you are. I know you are. I know you're crazy. We all are. And so sometimes we need to come to peace with ourselves. Sometimes we need to live and work on some aspects of our own psychology and emotions. Sometimes, you know, we need to eliminate that feeling of loneliness. And I found that being able to make tough choices like leave my comfort zone has helped me get rid of that feeling of abandonment that I had as a child, and being able to depend solely on my choices and myself. You know, that's been extremely valuable, as it is just as important to have people to fight for. You know, I care for my mom, you know, I care for my siblings, and they're important to me, and that also gives me strength, and it gives me responsibilities that I have to look after, and that keeps me sane. You know, that keeps me accountable, and that's important, right? But it all starts from within. It all starts within ourselves. You know, and so it's important that we put ourselves first. So I decided to move here because I did not want to continue working at a bank. I used to work at a bank as a banker. Later I became an assistant manager. I was practically a manager, and I decided to leave all of that because I felt like a caged bird, and I felt like I deserved better. I wanted my freedom. I wanted to just, you know, be able to enjoy life. And so I decided to develop new skills that would allow me to do that. And so I'm working on mastering trading, which has been more difficult than I thought. And not because trading is so difficult, you know, buying, selling stocks. It's not that making those simple clicks on our computers is tough, or that the indicators or technical analysis is tough. I found that I had a lot of psychological baggage that I needed to work on. And so a lot of intrusive thoughts around fear, and specifically fear of losing, kept getting on my way and kept contributing to my continuous losses. And so being able to go within myself and accept that failure is part of life, and that the only thing that we can do to fail gracefully is to have a plan. It's risk management. And so being able to learn that has transferred to other areas of my life. It has transferred to make me more tough. And so I love trading because it translates to my daily personal life. And personal development is absolutely crucial for me. You know, I'm in love with personal development. I'm in love with psychology. And so trading allows me to do that, you know, combine both personal development and also skill development that will make me eventually self-dependent. I wish you a blessed, beautiful evening. Work on yourself, love yourself. The universe loves you. So have a blessed evening, and may you have a great, wonderful day. Take care.